Welcome back to the Steck YouTube channel, and today we're going to be going through the GKB Combinator. This particular model is the CB120, so it is 48 inches wide. We also have a 160, a 200, and a 240. So the 160 is 63 inches, the 200 is 79 inches, and the 240 is 96 inches. And that's your working width here on the drum rotor. As you can tell, this is a hybrid rotor, and by hybrid you can see this nice little kick over here, and that allows you to put multiple different blades on one rotor without having to change out the rotor, simply changing the blades. And those blades look like this. So we have the L blade, which is currently on the machine. As you can see, it's kind of the traditional fraise mowing blade that you've used on your combinator for years. We have a verticutting rotor, so you can also use this machine for verticutting, things like that. Don't necessarily need a second machine to be able to verticut if that's part of your services that you offer. Then we have the hybrid fraising chisel. As you can tell, this one's a little beefier, a little heavier duty. Definitely for your fraising, great for just taking out a lot of material. It leaves a very clean finish. As you can see, it's faced with the carbide front. It's going to last about 4 times as long as the traditional L-shaped blade. Just a good solid blade here. And then as we've moved into newer technology and you get into the stitched or hybrid fields, we've also come out with a 3-legged blade here that's good for hybrid pitches. It's not going to tear out where that synthetic material is stitched in, things like that. It's going to pull out and fraise mode just like normal, but leaving that behind and safe. So same as with all GKB machines, you can adjust the height of the cut with the screw jacks here on both sides of the machine. You can see here the discharge elevator belt. So that's going to throw your material out and away from the machine. When it's in normal working procedure, it's going to flip out here. Your rotor is going to spin in this direction, pulling out all your material and putting it onto this belt here. And like I said, you know, that belt feeds to here, to this belt, to discharge it into your dump trailer that you're using to fraise mow, verticut, any of those different jobs that the Combinator or any of the Combinators will do. So once again, we have the Combinator 120 here today. That's a 48-inch working width. You will need a hydrostatic or a tractor that is a manual with creep gear. Forward operating speed on this machine is about a ½ mile an hour, depending on how deep you're going and how much material you're trying to remove. All right, thank you. And once again, like all of our videos, and we'll see you next time.